intelligent construct, but that was years ago.
11 years ago, his logic core suffered irreversible damage. For an intelligent construct, that's like a terminal illness. He held on for many years, but passed away shortly after joining Obel Squad. How could this happen? But in Seed's mind, he's just been sleeping? Surely hasn't noticed anything unusual this whole time?
We've been working together all these years to keep this from her, creating the illusion that Seed Sr. has fallen into a long-term hibernation. This was also Seed Sr.'s last wish. Her understanding of death is limited, and she kept believing in Seed Sr.'s condition. Up until now. Lately...
After witnessing how Isolde crafted those soldiers with miasma, she's been spacing out a lot more.
And not long ago, she straight up broke into Hollow Zero and set up a little safe house in there. Setting up a safe house in Hollow Zero? And staying there for extended periods? Isn't that dangerous? Does she have enough anti-corruption serum?
Her aptitude for ether is scary high. She doesn't need to worry about any corruption. But anyone without that kind of aptitude basically can't get close to her. Makes for a pretty neat way to dodge social interactions, though. Anyway, I'm worried that she's been influenced by Isolde and started having doubts about the Seed Sr. situation.
We're counting on you, Proxy. For some reason, Seed took an instant liking to you after your first meeting. You might be able to get closer to her and find out what she's...
I think I get the situation now. Let me give it a shot. Though
If you can say stuff like that...
the ether levels here are so high. Before my body was enhanced, I don't think I could have stayed here very long. Everything here, and the tent, it's...
Yahoo, Proxy!
Yahoo, Seed! Magus told me you've been living around here, so I came to check up on you. But, you know, isn't it kinda dangerous living in Hollow Zero?
You think it's dangerous? Oh,
That's not what I meant. I mean, aren't you worried about ethereals showing up and bothering you?
I'm just kidding! I've set up some traps around here. Any ethereal that steps on them will be impaled in less than a second. So it's pretty quiet here. No, I get the feeling you're not just here for a visit, Proxy. What brings you here?
I just thought I'd check in and see how you've been. It's been a while since we last fought together, and thinking back on it now still brings up a lot of memories.
I know, right? That battle was like tossing mints into nitro fuel. Super intense at first, but then the fizz died down, and everything's calm again.
So that's what happens when you drop a mint into nitro fuel. Huh. I learned a weird little fact today.
Give it a try sometime, Proxy. I need a moment to water these flowers, so why don't you take a look around?
What do you mean by minefield? You mean the safe house has a bunch of carefully set up areas, right?
Oh, no. I mean, there are a bunch of blown-apart ethereals outside the safe house. Their remains weirdly smell like mint candy. If you're curious about the nitro fuel and mint combo, go take a whiff.
So it's a literal minefield? Wait,
Why do I feel like she just brushed me off? How am I?
What's wrong, Proxy?
Nothing. I just wanted to see what you're up to. How long have these flowers been here?
They've been here since I built this safe house. They used to be in the dorm with me and Seed Sr., but after I moved here, there was no one left to look after them there.
I see. But some of these flowers have already withered, right? With the ether concentration in Hollow Zero, even plants will suffer from corruption. Or
I know. Ether doesn't really bother me, but for these little ones and some others, it can be a real headache, huh? I've been looking after them for years, but I've never seen them this lifeless before. So, watering them is just another attempt to see if it'll help.
hold on. That isn't water you're using, is it? What are you watering them with?
Engine oil. When Seed Senior's feeling down, he drinks engine oil to perk up. So I thought maybe it would work for them too. But it doesn't really seem to be helping. But that's fine. I've got plenty of backup plans. Nitro fuel, salt water, juice from other plants. If I try them all, one of them's bound to work. After all, just look at Isolda. She tried all kinds of ways to bring her old buddies back, and in the end, she found something that worked. Miasma!
Seed, after seeing what happened with Isolda, you're not planning something, are you? That's not what I meant. I was just curious how our conversation went from watering plants to Isolda. And honestly, her methods aren't something to look up to. You shouldn't follow her example.
There's nothing to learn from Isolda. Anyone who tries to control the miasma just becomes a part of it. She's already shown me how that ends. Still, I'm kinda jealous that she got to see her long-lost friend in the miasma.
You're missing Seed Senior, aren't you? I've noticed a lot of things around here that are tied to him, and I heard about him from Magus. He's some—
Yeah. Isolda and lots of the citizens of Waifei Peninsula saw their loved ones in the miasma. So I was thinking, I've grown taller now, and if I don't let Seed Senior see me soon, he might not recognize me anymore.
The miasma only creates an illusion. But Seed Senior has been by your side all along. He's just in a deep sleep right now. You'll see him again someday.
I'm actually still talking to him. Seed Senior messages me sometimes on Knock Knock.
Huh? For real?
Of course! Though it's always when I'm asleep. Why do you look so shocked? Is it— Or, like me, are you starting to realize that Seed Senior isn't actually sleeping?
Oh no, I reacted without thinking when she said she's been messaging the late Seed Senior. But is what she said actually true?
No need to stress, Proxy. I'm pretty good with machines. Once I fully understood how intelligent constructs are built, I realized Seed Sr. isn't really asleep. At some point, he woke up without me realizing, but his consciousness had already left this body. Maybe it's been uploaded into cyberspace? I'm still not sure where he went, but I plan to get to the bottom of it.
Seed, what's your plan? Can you share it with me? I want to help, since I'm one of your kind.
A proxy might come in handy, just like engine oil. But maybe I should think about it. You used to feel like me, but now you're starting to seem just like everyone else.
What are you talking about? I'm still me. I always have been.
Was I just imagining things? But if you say so, I'll give it some thought. Just, I've got other guests coming soon. I'll give you a proper welcome next time, Proxy.
Guess we can't keep using sleep as an excuse. Who would have thought her mechanical knowledge had reached the point she can accurately diagnose an intelligent construct?
No wonder she asked me to go buy books on intelligent constructs with her a while back. I let my guard down.
More importantly, what's up with Seed Sr. replying to her messages on Knock Knock?
I thought about it. But a dormant intelligent construct that still responds?
It wasn't me either. But that's not the point. She didn't get suspicious because of the knock-knock messages. If anything, Seed Sr. replying made her even more convinced he's still alive. Our immediate task is to make up another lie. Something that makes her believe Seed Sr. is still alive. We can't let her carry... Proxy, how's your hacking game? Think you can crack into the Defense Force's radio network?
Are you serious? That's illegal, you know. Should a Defense Force sergeant like you really be suggesting such a thing?
Someone from the underworld has no right to judge me. Besides, I'm already working with you, so why get hung up on the details? As long as we don't get exposed, it's all good.
You're really starting to play fast and loose with the rules, huh, Magus?
Got it. We can handle the technical part. With Fairy by my side and Wise backing me up, I'm confident we can pull this off.
Perfect. Listen up, here's my plan. We'll impersonate the Defense Force's official broadcast and send Seed a message saying Seed Sr. is on a long-term mission outside contact.
But Seed Sr.'s body is still with Seed.
Since Seed believes Seed Sr.'s uploaded his consciousness to cyberspace, we'll just roll with that story. For the mission, they gave Seed Sr. a new body, identify the military frequencies, crack their encryption protocols, and hack into their radio in record time.
So, theoretically speaking, the technical problem's solved, but...
Is something else bothering you, Proxy?
Covering up one lie with another. Is that really okay?
You disagree with my plan? If you're taking this on, you'd better be prepared to lie to her. To be the villain. That was...
Captain, the Proxy didn't mean to criticize you. I understand the tough position you're in, but their concerns aren't without reason.
I know. Proxy, if you want to blame me for not being a good person, go ahead. I'll carry out Seed Sr.'s last wishes to the very end.
Routine maintenance didn't wake Seed Sr., so engine oil doesn't work. Which means